hear that? Do you hear that?
Police siren?
No, not talking about the police siren. You don't feel that energy?
I feel the heat off of this thing.
I feel fatigue, frustration, and annoyance.
Why?
Because of elections.
Oh, I
Am
said
I wrong?
that. I've been saying that. But nobody listens when Lala talks.
That's not true, Lala. I listen to you. Hi, it's Lulu.
Lala.
And in this episode, we're going to talk about something we've never spoken.
What's going on?
I don't know. We're trying to record, and these officers are just putting their sirens on. Anyways, we're going to talk about the elections.
If we're able to.
It's been annoying
Yeah.
because anywhere you go, you put on the radio, they're talking about elections.
You put on the television,
They're talking about elections.
you open up your phone,
They're talking about elections.
you walk into a store, somebody's talking about the election.
You're walking your dog, and there's signs everywhere about the elections.
It's annoying. Ya cansa. Like, I'm up to here.
You can't get away from it. And I feel like a lot of us are feeling that same vibe, like, enough already. Yeah.
I wanted to just be that day, whoever wins, wins, and let's move on and continue about our lives.
But what I wanted to talk about, Lala, was what I've noticed in the last couple of months of both parties' campaigns.
Okay. By the way, for the record, I don't want to have this conversation. So if I'm on mute the entire time, it is what it is.
Lala, we're having a conversation like
Continue.
we've had a conversation 5 minutes ago. We're just putting it on camera.
All right, continue.
I don't appreciate what I'm seeing in the media, the tearing down of people's characters. I don't appreciate that. I don't think that it's right. I don't think you need to tear someone's character down to get your point across. For example, it's very offensive when they say Kamala Harris slept her way to the top. Well, do you know this? Did she sleep her way to the top? So when a comment like that is said, it bothers and it is offensive. And you shouldn't say that because we don't know what her life was like, you know, moving up in the world. It's tough. I also don't appreciate people saying that Donald Trump is Donald Trump because his daddy had money and he was well connected. So, okay, his dad did have money and he has a good connection, a good group of connections. What does that mean? That he didn't work hard? I have friends that are rich that have kids. Does that mean that their kids are going to be lazy and not work hard? No, it's not their fault that their parents have money and are well connected. You can't break someone down just because they have money or just because they, grew up with a wealthy family. Like, that's not right. So I don't appreciate both parties tearing each other down. It's not right. They're adults and they should be acting like adults and not name calling. I mean, isn't that what we teach our first graders in kindergartens? To respect one another, not to name call, and most importantly, not to bully people. We're always preaching about bullying and it shouldn't be done. And here we are, these two parties bullying each other just for what? For the sake of what? What are we teaching our kids?
Well,
that it's okay?
Well, for one thing, it's for the sake of who's going to win the election. I see your point, but at the same time, give me a break. You're bullying me. You hurt my feelings. Well, get over it. They name call each other. Yeah, that's the name of the game. It's politics. They insult you, insult them right back. They hit you low, you go lower. It's politics. And this is a tough world. Grow that thick skin and get over it. Take it. Like, you knew what you're getting yourself into when it's politics. So I don't understand the name calling.
No, I get it.
Please. I'm not like, quit it with the BS, okay?
Lala, you're talking a hella crap right now because I know that, it's not okay to bring someone down like that.
I'm not saying, wait a minute. I'm not saying that it is okay. I agree with you that it's not okay. But at the same time, it's the name of the game. And we live in a world where you have to have thick skin. It's an imperfect world. So either you grow that thick skin and you move forward, or you cry in a corner.
So I think we've come to a conclusion where we both agree it's not right to bring the characters down, right? To bully somebody. But at the same time, that's the world we live in. Grow the thick skin, right?
Yeah.
We can agree to that.
Basically.
Now, we've always talked about entertainment, right? Am I right?
Yeah, we've made a living off of that.
And so let's talk about celebrities in politics.
Lordy Lord. Okay.
I have a different view than you, Lala.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with celebrities telling people to vote and, you know, talking about politics. I think they have every right to do that. And I think that when you are of status and you have such big influence, the purpose is to inform people and to get them out of their houses to go vote. And so if you can do that, I don't see anything wrong with it. At the end of the day, everyone's going to make the decision they want, whether some celebrity is telling you to vote for A or for B. The point is just vote for someone, period.
Right. Well, but I disagree on that. I don't think that celebrities should be in politics because I don't think that they are relatable to the average Joe, you and I type of thing. I don't think that the Taylor Swifts and the Hulk Hogans and the Kid Rocks and the Beyonce actually understand what it is to be a middle-class American where, you know, oh my God, am I going to be able to pay the mortgage? They're not thinking, that's not their thought process ever. Because they're going to get up on that stage, they're going to preach to you what they think, and then they're going to go back to their gated communities, okay, and not worry about having to pay mortgages, having food on the table. That's not their concern. So I don't see how you can relate to me at all.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, to me, I don't get it. Like, you're telling me something, but you don't know what it's like on my everyday life.
Okay, I see your point, but not every celebrity came from money. Not every celebrity was born into wealth and privilege.
The fact that these two politicians need celebrities to get their point across, I think that's an even bigger problem.
I don't see anything wrong with that. I think that anybody, it doesn't matter what type of business you are, if you could outsource and get help from influential people, that's a smart thing to do. It's just this, in this scenario, it's politics.
I guess. I don't know. I don't
See?
You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, I don't know. But you see how we had a healthy dialect right here? I don't hate her because I think that, you know.
Which, you know what, now that you say that, I think that's the point that annoys me the most about politics and why I refuse to talk about it, and because of how I see people get with friends, co-workers, even family members. I've seen fights, people don't talk to each other, and I find it to be ridiculous. Because just because you like the color purple and I like the color pink doesn't mean that I'm gonna look at you differently as a person.
Agreed.
Or, you know, completely like start throwing you to the side.
Or disassociate each other.
That's ridiculous.
It is. I think that, okay, you had your point of view, I had my point of view. You're not right, I'm not right, you're not wrong, I'm not wrong.
Right.
But we're still sisters, we still love each other, and we can continue our daily lives. You know what I'm saying?
So it's the you know, this of politics that I don't like. I find it to be very bad energy.
You know what? I
don't need it.
I feel like the media is instigating all of it.
100%.
Like, they're the instigators.
100%. All with the clickbaits. We work the media. We know what it's like.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, I think that everyone needs to go out there, read up on both policies, both what Donald Trump's policies are, what Kamala Harris's policies are, and then you make your own decision and go out there and vote.
Listen, if I'm going to be honest,
okay, what is she going to say?
If the country goes to crap, I have dual citizenship. I will fly my butt to El Salvador where I own acres of land and I could grow my own crop, live happily ever after. Nobody will find me. And that's that. So I am fine.
That's great for you, but what about those that don't have?
How is that my problem?
No, I'm kidding. You're
kidding.
grow crops and you don't even know how to boil an egg. Give me a break.
I'm kidding. Every man out for themselves, right? What happens in an airplane when you get in there? And the stewardess says, make sure you put, in case of an emergency, put your mask on first before you help somebody else. You gotta look out for you first before anything else. I'm talking a lot of crap right now because I'd probably be the first to be helping everybody besides myself. But I'm just saying. I'm not saying, I'm just saying.
I agree with Lala. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. And that's our take on this
politics.
whole politics. It's been a lot of months of all of this, and I think it's oversaturated. I'm over it.
And this is as much as I'll talk about it.
I agree. So just go out there, read up, get educated, and make your own damn decision. Vote for whoever you think is going to be better for the country. Yeah.
May the best candidate win.
That's right.
And may they turn this country around.
For the better.
That's right.
Are we done here?
I think so.
Peace.
That's all we want in life.